Well, hello. Hi, this is Abra. Abra is my mom's dog. There's Huckleberry. You've seen Huckleberry before. But here's Abra. I now have two big doggies in my apartment. Some nice doggies. Are you a nice doggy? Yeah. Are you a nice doggy? I woke everybody up to take this video, so they're a little sleepy. Hello. This one's always up for some scritches. Yeah, I inherited this dog from my mom. So just to tell you a little bit about her. Here, let me turn the camera around so you can see me. So tax season is over and I am back. It's been really fun. It's been very enlightening learning about taxes and doing taxes for the first time. But yeah, today I wanted to talk about my dogs for just a minute. So before tax season, I was caregiving for my elderly mother. She has mobility issues and she has some dementia. I would say that she's not quite into the mid stages or is moving into the mid stages of dementia. So in January, she moved into an assisted living facility because I was just going to be way too busy and I wouldn't be able to take care of her like I was before. And although she has been very resistant to it, she seems to be settling in okay now. The only problem is that she couldn't take her dog with her. The dog is big and untrained. So now I have my mom's dog. So you might be seeing Abra in more videos. And I just wanted to talk for a second about how our parents are leaving us responsibilities. You know, it's like Gen X, we had responsibilities that our parents gave us in the first place. Things like babysitting your younger siblings. We were responsible for chores. We were responsible for getting ourselves off to school and home from school at a very young age. And even though now we are well into middle age as Gen Xers, we are still being handed responsibilities by our parents. Not only are we still holding the world up, but the boomers have given us this responsibility and are still placing it on our shoulders. Here's Abra. She's a very friendly and affectionate dog. My mom adopted the dog during the pandemic and never trained the dog. My mom already had dementia at that point. Her husband was still alive when the dog was adopted and got a pandemic puppy. The dog never got trained, so now I have a great big dog. She's, how big are you, Abra? Are you about 85 pounds? She's some kind of like German Shepherd Lab mix. So super sweet puppy, very sweet dog, but never trained. And I live in an apartment and I already have another dog. He's right there taking a nap. So now I've got two big dogs that I'm trying to take care of living in an apartment, and it hasn't been very easy. I guess I could be resentful that I still have to do all of this work. You know, I did the work of raising my mother's kids, myself included. I did the work of learning how to take care of the house without any instructions. I was making doctor's appointments for my younger sibs. I was going to parent-teacher conferences when my sibling was in the same school as me. It's like I was in the 6th grade, he was in the 3rd grade. My parents couldn't make it, so I'd show up to the parent-teacher conferences. And the teachers were pretty flabbergasted, but I didn't know what else to do. I mean, I knew they had the conference, and I had to walk my brother home anyway. You know, these are just things that we did as Gen Xers, and I'm still doing that. So now that my mom is living in assisted living, she was very resistant to it at first. She seems to be settling in okay now. She's making some friends and she's enjoying not having to clean up after herself anymore. And she likes the fact that they cook her meals for her, things like that. Anyway, I do have to fight down my own resentment towards this situation. It's like, when do I get a break? I still have to work. I still have to take care of my parents' crap. Now I have to get her house ready for sale because there's no way she's moving back to it. And it's in a city that I don't want to live in. So I'm not even going to think about trying to take over the house as something that I can keep for myself. It has to be sold. Everything's broken. She moved into it 30 years ago, treated it like a rental the entire, like zero maintenance has been done on the house in the whole 30 years that she lived there. And now I have to figure out how to sell this house that's falling down around itself. Anyhow, let me know in the comments if you're going through the same thing as a Gen Xer, or if your parents got you set up pretty well, if you had a different experience. My parents were baby boomers. My father has since passed. My stepfather has now passed. My mother is still with us. She's probably going to be with me for a while. She's only 21 years older than me. So here we are. Anyway, I'd love to hear about your experiences with cleaning up after your parents for their entire lives as Gen Xers. Were your parents boomers? Were your parents silent generation? That seems to be what we have as Gen Xers. Our parents are either boomers or silent generation. I am still cleaning up my mom's mess. I will probably be making videos of cleaning out her house. She was also a hoarder, so I've already done some work on it, but there's a lot that still needs to be done. Anyway, I'd love to hear about your experiences and any advice you might have for somebody in my position. I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.